If you're here because you want to build your own website on Squarespace but you're brand new, I highly recommend that you go back to video number 1 and start from there. If you're not new, then welcome back. Let's get back to it. So I wanted to add that for the next video, we will be needing a couple of things. So first off, we need your template ready to go on Squarespace. Second, we're gonna need any logos that you have for your business. If you don't have a logo, you can have just the words how we have it here on Squarespace tutorials right now. And then we're gonna need your brand colors and your fonts. So make sure that you have that in hand for the next video. If you don't have your brand colors, I highly recommend that you check out our color chemistry on Lab Creative, where you can go through a series of workshops and then you can find your own brand colors. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to go to pages, and you can be pretty much on any of these pages, but let's just click on home. So I'm going to go up here to click edit. So wherever your cursor is at is going to show you things where you can edit things. So if you want to change this text, you have to make sure that your cursor is right on top of it. So we're going to go into our top header. We're going to edit your site header. And I have here on the right, I have everything ready to go for my website. So I have my colors, I have my logo, I have photos and videos that I want to use on this website. We're going to be using Lorem Ipsum just because I don't have any copy for this, but this is where you would bring your own copy. So here on site title and logo, we're going to click on it. And then where it says add logo, I'm going to go ahead and drag my own logo in here. And I'm just going to wait for it to upload. So there we go. We have our logo right here. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see here your logo height and your mobile logo max height. So I'm going to make this bigger. So I think there. So there we go. And then I'm going to go back and save, and I'm going to check how big is the logo on mobile. So if you go here, you can see your mobile preview, which is going to be like that, and it's a bit too small for my liking. So we're going to go back to edit, edit site header, and then I'm going to go to logo and make this a tad bigger. Okay, so there we go. We're going to go and save. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our own colors. So we're going to go to design, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to open up my PDF with my colors. All right, so we have our colors ready to go. So we're going to go here to site styles. And then here on the right, you can see fonts, colors, animation, spacing. We're going to go to colors right now. We're going to edit this color palette. So I want this to be the dark color. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go here and I'm going to do hashtag and that hex color. And then, so you can see that it changed a little bit. Then I want to have this one as well. So I'm going to add this one, hashtag. There we go. And then, so hashtag. And then we have our white, which this one's completely white. Another way to pick the colors is that you can just color pick whichever color you like. And then I'm going to leave that on white. Or you can use any of their options down here for color palettes. You can pull colors from an image. We have our colors here ready to go. So I'm going to go back, and then we're going to, you can see here all the different like themes from the colors that we have. We can always, once we're working with the website, we can come back here and change this a little. So I'm going to show you what this does. So you can see here that this section right here has the darkest one, which is this color. But if I want it to be the light one, we can go here to done. We can edit, we'll edit this part, we'll go to the little pencil sign, go to color, and then this will be our new light. So I'm going to bring it back to the black just because. All right, so now that we have our colors in, we're going to go ahead and change our fonts. So we're going to go here into design, and then site styles, and then we're gonna go to fonts. So there's 4 different type of things that you can change the font for. So it's gonna be headings, paragraphs, buttons, and miscellaneous. So for the heading and the paragraph, we're gonna have different sizes, but they're all going to be the same font. So here you can see that the headings right now have the Acumen Pro. Paragraphs are going to be Poppins, which is going to be this one. So this is where we're going to play a little bit and change them. So we're going to see if they have, we're going to browse all fonts, and then we're going to look for Museo. So we're going to go with this one, Museo Sans. There we go. And then for the paragraphs, so we're going to look for Open Sans. There we go. So those are going to be my fonts. And then I'm going to make sure that the buttons also have Museo. There we go. And then miscellaneous, I'm going to make sure that it has Open Sans. So perfect. So I'm going to show you an example of how the different headings look like. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. Okay, so I have my new page ready to go. You can see here that this is a heading 1, this is a heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, and then we have the different types of paragraphs. So we can go back, and I highly recommend you do this when you're starting out, just to make sure that the sizing of the fonts is something that you can read, and it works for you. So here we have heading 1. I really like it that big, so I'm just going to leave them, but we are going to make this one a tad bigger. So I'm just going to click on here and go to there. And then the 4th one, which is here. So there we go. I'm just going to leave them there. So this is a 4, 2.8, 2.4, and then this is a 2. So for the paragraph 1, this could be for like when you want a paragraph to go big. I wouldn't do this on the whole website, but you can start with that. And then I'm just going to make it a tad smaller, and I'm just going to bring this down a little bit because it's very spaced out. And then the second one, it's a little too small, so I'm just going to make it there. So there's a bit of a difference. And then this one's way too small. So right now they're the same size. So I'm just going to bring everything up by 1. There we go. So there. So this is how I'm going to leave them. I'm happy with this, with the sizes. So make sure you add your colors, you add your fonts, and then whenever you change anything from the site styles, it's going to change all over your website. So if we go back to any of the other pages from the template, you'll see that our fonts have changed, the size has changed. So now that we have your fonts in there and your colors, we can actually go and start building your new website. So on the next video, I'm going to show you how to build a brand new page from scratch. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for even more helpful tips and tricks.